Hello, hello. Good time of day, everyone. So today is going to be a continuation of the programming of the Tristan B ghouls. Going to do a little more spriting with this probably, given that I'm going to be adding ladder climbing and maybe damage hit back, but we'll see. Either way, let's get to it. There we go. Hopefully this all still works. Yep. Okay, just as a refresher, let me actually CD into the right one. And main.exe. Everything still captures right. Everything still captures right. So, where we last left off, added the little hitboxes there to debug some things. And got the ability to shoot projectiles. They're a little fast, but kind of need to be. I think I still have the wall of ink dogs. There we go. Now, today, we need to have BB get hit and, fly away a bit by it. Some knockback. And I want to get ladders set up because that is one of the main ways to get up to higher places. Because while the jump is pretty impressive, ghouls and goblins, ghosts and goblins, they had some ladders everywhere. I think the second stage, which I'm largely going off of, made a lot of use of them. And I'm going to do so as well. So, let's get into it. First off, going to add some ladders to the main screen. And that's real simple because I just literally have them as a big array for each single screen. So, let me open the sprite sheet just so I can make sure everything's correct. This doesn't show anything. Nope, it doesn't. Nope, this would be in storage. Programming is in storage. And small enemies, projectiles, level tile set, level tile set. Okay, level tile set 1. So as before, these are all kind of indexed going left to right, top, bottom. So 0, 1, 2. And as we can see on here, we have 2s. Or right here, we have 2s. And the 1 is basic ground, so just need to go and we should be dandy. Actually, what is 1 the top? Yeah, that should be fine. That's more of a background than anything, so we save that. We give this a compile, and we have a... Am I in the wrong folder? Oh no. Oh, wait, I'm not using the proper one. I have this saved. I was doing some non-graphical coding. There we go. Okay, now that we got that run, we run this again. There we go. Now we have ladders. Probably should have it go down to the ground. Let's do that real quick, compile it, and then I can think of ways to make the character go up them. So pretty much the player character is going to need to snap to those ladders. Otherwise, funny things happen. This is a constant problem with state transition in video games. The most notorious one is pause menus, where you sometimes get everything reset, so you get infinite double jumps, or the ability to phase through walls for like a frame afterwards, or other silliness that tends to go around that. It's capturing right? Very simple model. I actually wanted to have a tall model, but I've said it before, there is a problem with using scrib in Script being very long. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So, the simplest way is you hit up on here and you start. And you hit up on the ladder. You enter ladder mode, in which case you can hit up or down. And like you hit down, you move down the ladder, you hit up, you move up the ladder. Left or right, maybe I have it drop off. I don't know how it works in Ghouls and Ghosts or Ghosts and Goblins. Jump will definitely just drop you off the ladder though. So the idea is once in ladder mode, if you're sitting on top of a ladder, you hit up, you'll start climbing. If you're above a ladder and it's like directly below you, you hit down, you'll climb, you start climbing. You can only climb up and down where there is ladder, I'll say where feet is, and going down will just like bring you down a pixel so that you're touching that. So I should probably also jump off the up key and move it to like space. As you can see, I have scan code W, which I am using for jump. Oh, I actually have it for going down too. Anyways. Whoops. Thank you, autocomplete. Scan code spacebar. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be a ducking mode. I think that'll probably come in handy. Okay. So let me just run this. Okay, we got that. Hitting S. Hitting space. That is not what I think it is. Okay, let me look up scan codes real quick. SDL2 scan code spacebar. There's backspace and space, so it should be that. Oh, wait, no, that's keypad space, not... Okay, that's the problem. Always check your autocomplete. I never do. There we go. And because that is, ladders... I might have to make a special ladder for the top. Or I could just have you fall through them, and that'd be funny. I'll think on it. This is partly, you know, Ghouls and Goblins, so it's a rage game by default. Okay. So, we have that. Now, let's get the most basic ladder climbing into this. In order to do that, I want to have a flag that is... let's make the bool up here so we don't have to create it every frame, even though I'm pretty sure the compiler won't do that. Check ladder equals false. And if we have W check ladder equals true. We also need to have a bool of found ladder, which equals false. And then I suppose we need to have a ladder mode. The question is, do we attach it to the player character, or do we just have it be a floating thing and work off that? both are dumb, and I wouldn't want to do it that way, but both are the only solution I can think of quickly. I mean, I could spawn in another player character that is the ladder character that's exactly the same for HP and all that, but that seems exceptionally silly, but it has been done. I think I'll just, for now, I'll make it a bool. On ladder, false. Actually, we don't need check ladder if we're going to do on ladder like that. So, if true, I forgot why we did that. We can probably bring that down, but I think this is player logic. Can I make this wider without it being? Yeah, I can make this. Everything would be better. Make that wider. Now is it stretching the other way? That's fine. I think this is rather hard to read on stream anyways, but it is what it is. Okay. Actually, was it like Shift plus, Control Shift plus? Gonna do Control, nope. Well, we'll live with that. Anyways, so we're on here. So if player is not on ground or player above, yep, would need to be something else. Get down here. If move X. Okay. No, I don't need that way. I need that way. We can hit the right, please. Thank you. Else if check ladder. So we will need to project to the screen and do a ladder check. I am going to make a function for that because I think it's going to need to be updated with other ladders. I don't think I'm going to always keep a ladder in slot 2. Bum, bum. Where am I? There I am. Okay. Now we check. Where do we check? Where do we set this? So we're looking for the is on ground. So if we could find where it checks it, we can reuse that code. Bottom collide. Okay. Let's go up to bottom collide. Take a look in there. Hello. Currently stuck in this. I am just trying to figure out... Okay, I guess I might as well run the code. So, currently all I'm trying to do right now is to get the ladder recognized, and I've moved jump off of the up key onto space, which is more sane. Later I'll probably try to figure out how to get it onto basic gamepad. We'll see how well that works. So I do have one, and there is SDL for it, but I don't know how well it works. Anyways, so yeah, what I want to have happen is you hit up and then you start going up the ladder. Long short. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should actually have collision on the top one because I'll need to make like an exception case and it'll need to be all weird. Like it'll be a block unless you're climbing up it and yada yada yada. But for right now, I'll just have you fall because that's funny. And G&G is a rage game at the end of the day, isn't it? So, this gets the left and right side, which I use for that. This quantizes to the tile. This quantizes to the display. And this goes into the maps to check. So where does it get the Y from that I'm checking with? Tile Y, tile offset at Y, diamond 16. Okay, I'm... And this checks on the left and right side of it. Okay, I think I could just copy this over and go check ladder. So instead, sorry, I'm thinking a little bit here. Let's just do a little bit of debug spam. Okay. It would help if I also, put this down here, so. Ladder collision, because we're already using check ladder. It's such a good name, I used it twice. Okay. So we get down here. Ladder collision, player character dot x, player character dot y. And I think the rest are optional, so we should be fine. Compile this. And it looks very weird because it's deciding to be weird today. And I run this. So I hit up. Oh, it never resets. That should be fixed. Okay. 1 second. So at the start of every while loop of is run, toggle states, check ladder equals false, so that will be reset. Now we recompile this. exe made. Okay, I'm getting back 9. I'm getting back 9. I'm getting back 9. I'm getting back 2. Getting back 1. Oh, am I a pixel into the ground, and that makes every... I think I start spawned a pixel into the ground. How interesting. Okay. Still 9. I don't like that. Oh, it helps if I recompile it. This is not Python script. Yeah, now I'm seeing ground. Okay. So, now that I got that set up, okay, let's go back in here. Ladder check. Okay, so we have this. Okay, we go back in here. So if left equals 2 or right equals 2, actually, We need to tell whether it's the left one or the right one. Because then we need to use that to figure out how to snap to the screen. This sucks. Okay. So, we have a bit, because that is true. We shift that left 2. And we just, yeah, I guess OR would work here. It's no longer an int. It is returning, or it's no longer bool, it's returning an int. Check is check. That kosher? That's kosher. Run that. Okay, check is 0. Check is 1. Check is still 1. Check is 0. Okay. This should be both, so this should be... You know, I can do it a little less, int ladder. I could do it a little less smart and just do this by, like, ×2. Yeah, I could just do this. What am I doing? I'm trying to be clever. Never be clever when you can just, be correct. Okay, so that's 0. So this is the right side touching it. That's 1. That's 2, and in the middle should be... Oh, it wasn't. Okay, sorry. Okay. Yep, now it's 3. Now it's perfectly in the middle. So, now that I do that, I need to snap BB to the ladder location. So the next step is going to be on ladder collision. Use what I get back from there to snap BB to it. So, ladder collision, we're using it down here. If check is greater than 1, snap to left side. Else if check equals 1, snap to right side. Otherwise, we don't care. So, let me just bring up BB Sprite. This gets into the problem of not actually properly having, shall we say, fitting sprites to the screen. Where is it? Small enemies. Do I have her saved up here? Yes, I do. Oh, I think I see where some of my problems come from. I have BB floating a bit. Oh well, I'll live. So that should probably be flush with the bottom, but I say. So let's just do it poorly. Let's see how it looks poorly, just getting it done. So snap to left side. So player character player dot x is it player? Player character dot x equals player character dot x There's a way to truncate. There's a really dumb way to truncate and normalize. Mod, we're working in 32s. Sprite width. Tile. Yep, tile width. Times tile width. So what this does is that it transforms it into tile coordinates and then multiplies it by that. So any sort of remainder just disappears. It's probably really dumb. There's smart ways to do this. Honestly, given that I'm working in 16s here, I could probably just mask the 16 bits so that it just completely ignores them. But that gets into silly range stuff. Plus 1, and that'll snap us to the right side. So it'll move us over 1. So now that we have this, let's see how the snapping looks. It'll look terrible, I'll tell you outright, but you have to check. Don't assume you need to do more work until you proved you need to do it. So I hit up, nothing happens. So that's interesting. That's a little more than I expect. I mean, you can see what it's trying to do. Go away. That's real interesting. What is tile width? Tile width is just 16. Is this? So I want to do some math on stream, which is a bad idea. Something's a little off here, and I don't think it's my math so much. I mean, my math is off, but I don't think my basic understanding of this is, because this is kind of simple. I've done it before. It's snapping. Okay, so I put the left-hand side on. Check is 2. Okay, so that set it to 0. Or 160, and it set it to 0. Oh, it's not this, it's divide. And since these are ints, I'm losing any sort of... Okay, yeah. Well, that's off by 1. Let's just cheat there a little bit. Okay. Oh, what's happening is that I'm holding this down, so it's bouncing to the right side. just for debugging purposes, I have to do something really, really dumb. So what I'm going to do is turn this into an int. Technically, it doesn't matter for screen or for sizes of all these. Int equals 0. And then we get into here. Where are you? Check ladder. Check ladder. If check ladder minus minus. So what I'm doing is that I'm putting a countdown so that I can only toggle to check ladder, and check ladder is only going to check if you have like 10. So 30 frames. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, where is check ladder? Check ladder equals 30. If check ladder equals 30, okay, so what this does now okay, so you see I am getting the right side, so I'm moving over to that one, so I'm directly in the middle. Now when I get the left side, I snap over. Okay, I think I can work with this. So BB is working off middle of sprite logic, which I think makes perfect sense. It's where the feet are. And it's where people would expect where the sprite is going off of, instead of like the top left corner or bottom left corner. So for that, I now just need to do it by paths. So I need to move... Whoa, where was it? I'm lost. Help, I'm scared. I can't spell either. So, plus tile with divide by 2. And I think this is minus tile with divide by 2. So it could also just be plus it, but we'll see how that looks. So right side. Okay, too far to the left. Okay, left side. Too far to the right. So it's pushing us off there at the moment. In the middle is in the middle. That's funny. Let me just make sure I am reading this right by putting a horrible debug output in here. I typoed? I accidentally put something in the wrong case? Inconceivable. Okay. So let me see. That was right side, and that pushed us to the left. That was left side, and that pushed us to the right, so I have something backwards. You know what I do here? Oh. Oh god. So terrible, it'll never be fixed. Okay, we transplanted it. So this should, I had backwards logic. This should fix it. Boop, boop, boop. So we hit that, and we're pushed there. Did I actually output it? Oh, I flip it and nothing happens. Let's do this. Maybe I'm overthinking this. We'll just dial it in the old-fashioned way. I don't have the brain power to think of right now. Okay, so that's too far. That's not it. Let's focus on fixing the right side triggering. That's the right side. And it pushed us a full one off. So, plus tile width. I just find it funny, I flip them and I get exactly the same thing. There we go. We're kind of in there. So, we just need to move it plus half tile width more. Don't try to do math at 9 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't work for anyone. There we go, directly in the middle. Okay, this one pushes us too far. What we need is minus tile width times 2, or divide by 2. There we go. There we go. And I guess technically, if we're doing both, we don't need to readjust. So if check equals 3, we need to just square up. Center yourself. There we go. So we get our position, then we move ourselves to the middle. And this is why I wanted all the information coming back about which projector is hitting it. Okay, we don't change because it's center. Whoop, whoop. Honestly, may just need to be going off of the middle thing. Because I think we're running into the situation where we're too close to there, so we snap over a lot more. Yeah, okay. So, we are not going to have the two collisions. We are just going to have main check, which is just going to be antex. Boop. Yep. Please, I really enjoy having random stuff cover my entire screen when I accidentally clicked on your helpful suggestions. And we can just have that. Okay. I was trying to be too smart for my own good. Simplified it down. Less bugs, hopefully. I will not pretend that this didn't make bugs. So now we're in the middle there, and I just kind of force myself back into that. So you have to be kind of in the middle. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now we get to do the joys of having two types of modes. Okay, so once we're in ladder mode, gravity no longer applies, which is going to be a possible bug situation. So I need to check it here. Okay. If not ladder mode. On ladder. Oh, let's call it ladder mode. If not ladder mode, do everything you expect. Grab this all. Pop. Else, on ladder. We basically only have two options. We can jump off the ladder, which just takes us out of ladder mode, and we fall. If current key states else. Oh yeah, it flags that. Okay. Okay, scan key W. Scan key W, where art thou? There you are. Okay. Move Y. W is up. -1. I think we probably want -2 just so it isn't slow because it's like 16 frames. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we get down here. Well, if not ladder mode. Wow, we get that for free on accident. Else, if ladder mode. If move X or move Y. Move Y. Self.player or not self. That's Python script. Dot Y plus equals move Y. If not check ladder mode equals false. Self-explanatory. If you climb off the top of the ladder, you're no longer on a ladder. This causes issues. There is a lot of bugs that you can see in speedrunning of people just, you know, Okay. Oh, I didn't put ladder mode on. Okay. So we have check ladder. And we snap to it, and then we set ladder mode on. Because a lot of video games, if you manage to interrupt where you... What is this? I mean, it works. Do I just not reset move? I probably don't anywhere. So let's consume the move Y. So you have to keep hitting it, and you can get, like, not do that. Well, that is funny. Please. Okay. I think that should do it. I just feel like I guess I don't. The X I stop, but the Y I don't, because Y is... Yeah. There we go. Yeah, this is the problem. Where I keep moving off the top. Okay. As I said, ladders were going to be a problem. Oh, it helps if I actually pass player position. There we go. Now then. Boom. The issue is also, you know, like, there's no top to that ladder. So I might have to make a special ladder type that is actually a collision type. And I don't like it. I don't like special things. I want it to just be the sprite. I mean, do I have real estate? I just swallow it. I mean, like, I probably have a bunch of... Yeah, I have a bunch of... Okay. Move that down there. So this is 0, because every even these are ground tiles. I believe that's how I had it go. So every other row was blocking tiles. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's save that. Let's export it. Right on top of the other one. Oh no, you're overwriting. Why, yes I am. And I'll do it again. Okay. So now up at the... Thank you for telling me that was a bunch of ints. That was very helpful. So now this is 10. Now we need to go over here to ladder collision. And I might need to change some things around, which is going to suck, or else ladder is always 2. Left out equals, or left out equals 10. There you are. Boop, 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 boop. So we climb up here, and now we don't fall down. We can't go down the ladder at the moment because I need to write a down check version. So let's do that. Ladder. So I could do either I make a down check one, oh, or I make a I'm already making that in. Okay, the reason why that was an int was so I could do some weird stuff with it. Now I can just have it be like set it to 0. Okay. Don't need that anymore. This is going to be the basic check ladder. One of these days I'll use proper keys. Else if current key states SDL scan code S. And now this will be check ladder 2. There's going to be a very key difference in check ladder. Okay, so if check ladder check equals thank you for giving me all that information that is completely unneeded. If check ladder equals 1, we will do it normally. Else, if check ladder equals anything else, we will do this, but we will do y plus 8. 8 seems like a good number. And okay, if check ladder equals 2, we also do player character dot y minus equals 4. Sure. Just something to sink them into the ground, which may or may not come to bite us later, but we have to move on. I also have to spell right, which is never happening, but I will endlessly complain about. Okay. Oh, it helps if I actually, check equals. There we go. Everything's fine. Right on over. Slide up the ladder. Okay, I want to go down the ladder. Oh, wait, minus is up. Did I use the wrong key? Ladder mode. Boop, boop, boop. If not ladder mode, if ladder mode. Yes, I did. I was very confused for a second. Okay. Nope. Okay, let's go down. Can't quite hit that one. I could be really evil and make a ladder maze. Oh. Now I'm hitting the problem because I can go down so far. That I'm in the ground. Yeah. So I hit the do. Okay, if ladder mode. If not ladder mode, then we get down to here. If SDL scan key, actually let's just put ABC here. Get back here in a second. I'll just check the scan code, because if scan code is equal to down, I'll do some faffery. Nope. I wanted to go the other way. Yep, thank you for going to the next line. That really helped me. Okay, then player character dot y minus equals 1. There we go. Okay, so we run over. We can go up. Woohoo. We can go down. Can't go up because we're stuck in the ground slightly, and we don't want to be stuck in the ground slightly. So how about -2? Oh, I love misclicking stuff and opening 12 menus because that's how stuff should run. There we go. Whoop. There we go. That is why. Yeah, okay. Check is 0. Check is... boom. I want to keep inking it until I see something happen. Because I'm very confused on why nothing has happened. So we go up. Woohoo. Go down. I mean, it's working, but it's, you know, let's do this, Well, collision or ground. Collision. Great. I don't know what it's called anymore. So what did I call basic collision? Bottom collision, I think it was. So why isn't it showing up when I type in collision that, yeah, okay, fine. I swear, trying to work with any of your tools just means your tools are going to be slightly off than what you imagine, and you're doing more work than you expected. While player collision. Player minus equals 1. So this will get us off the ground. From stuck in the ground. It helps if I also compile it as well. What did I screw up? Oh, I need that extra one. Okay, kosher, kosher. Perfect. Alright, I think I'm going to stand up for a second, so be right back. No, I was really late on that one. Dun, dun. Alright, I'm back. I am back. Wrong button. I should really clean this up. Here's your ASMR for the day. Premium caffeine. Premium because it costs like, 30 times the cost of your other caffeine. Alright. Now that I have the elixir of undying in my veins, let's look at what we have and what we need to work on. So, actually, one second. I realized something. I don't need to check the key code. Ralph, are you tracking? Not when I'm talking, because I talk too fast. Anyways, let's actually just shrink you down a little bit. The blinks work, kind of, sort of. Good enough. My models are always scuffed when I use them. I have the worst setup, and I probably need to shave a little bit more. Then they'll work. I need contacts and everything else, and rim light. Anyways, so what I just realized is I don't need to do the scan code because I will have move Y coming in as a positive. So if move Y is greater than 0, that means I'm going down because top left is 0, 0. I mean, it's a nifty trick to see what I'm holding, and I could use that for some, evil enemies, but I'll just not for now. Alright, now that I'm enunciating twice as much as usual to get no effect, see if it still works. Zoom up, zoom down, zoom up, fall off, zoom up, fall off, zoom up, go down. I think I might make it negative, just move it by 1 pixel at a time. We'll see, because the next part is probably getting into here some animation. I want to see if I can latch onto it while jumping. Okay. I probably can't because so close to this. Vroom. Vroom. Vroom, 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 vroom. Excuse me 1 second. I think something went to the door. That's the wrong toggle. Might have been a squirrel. Might have been a chipmunk. Might have been the local skinwalker. Don't know. Anyway, back to this. So as I was saying, we're going to need to have some animation for going up and down. And I think the cheapest way to do this is to basically turn off the current ones and like flip back and forth left and right of basically a backwards facing one. So, to the sprite sheet. Okay, I'm not muted. So I'm going to take these two, put them What? Oh, that's why. They're in the other layer. Take these two, put them right here, and bring them into the proper coloration. So that I can... Understandable. Well, that's some sleep. Yeah, that sounds like something to recover from. Okay, and just get a little bit of this. So, as I said, cheap and dumb. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this sprite over everything. When... I should probably export this properly too. When on ladder mode is called. Sprite sheet, save, save. Okay, you properly remember where to export to. Amazing. Usually I expected not to. So we get down here. We got the twin tails, which should always probably be rendered on top of everything. Got the right one. Now we get to body. If on ladder or ladder modo, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to put our ABC here so I can jump back up to it without having to remember stuff. Head, rows. Sprite texture. Okay. So what I'm looking for is sprite 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Find where that is rendering. Am I not rendering it at all? No, I have to be rendering that. I'm pretty sure I have that. Like, it's... Yeah, you can see it in the back. It's just pretty much unrecognizable because, like, the green, but you can see, like, right there. It's being rendered. Is that being rendered as part of the head? I don't know if you're a test anymore. I think that's the thing I have in the top left. Let me recount. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm not seeing anything that's like... I mean, I can do this. Whoa, watch this. We could find 5. There's 6. Okay, long hair. There we go. Is that before everything else? Oh, yeah, because it has to be at the... Okay, I got this backwards. I have to draw this at the end of everything. Yeah, so this will now... Yeah, okay. I am correct. Blitting makes head hurt. I'll just say that. So if we're in a ladder... First, I gotta put this at the right. Please. Thank you. Nope, wrong button. Everything's ruined. Terrible. I don't need that because that's being done up there. And now this is going to be 8 and 9. Okay, so when we get on the ladder, I think it did it. It just needs to be pushed down more. Yeah, it needs to be pushed down all the way here. There we go. Okay, that's step 1. Oh, that's... Okay, one second. Let me turn off debug mode for the second. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Didn't I just turn that all off? Oh, I really hate this at times. Oh. Helps if I make it false. Sometimes you get the allure of case-insensitive languages. Look at that. Okay. So, for the cheapest, I am going to do something called a ladder flip. No, we'll preserve a ladder direction once you get on there. But otherwise, I'm going to have it go left and right as you go up. And just wiggle. Wiggling's good. Direction. Ladder. Climb on face equals direction. No. Equals no direction. So we go down to check ladder. Poof, poof, poof. Then we get on the ladder. And ladder equals player character dot x left to right direction. This will be a secret for later. And then, as we climb, ladder mode, if ladder mode in this, we will else if player character dot left right mode direction equals left direction, player character dot left right equals right direction, else player character dot left right direction equals left direction, and the fall off is player character dot left right direction equals our secret weapon for later comes up. So now that will preserve our climbing on direction, and it will give us the cheapest animation imaginable. Or not. It's just not reaching this? Okay, it is hitting that. I'm seeing flip. So it is flipping that, but am I just not... Okay, how is the rendering stuff going for side? Oh, it's face left and... I'm silly. Okay. I thought it was a direction. Okay, nope, I just have a dedicated face left. Bool equals false. We can fix this. This is fine. Everything is going as I expect. And now we can, okay, so now we can just go player character dot face left equals not player dot face left. And this will toggle it back on and off because that is a Boolean, so what is false of false is true, and what is false of true is false. Or not true. Okay. Possibly a bit too fast. Yeah, I think this is a bit too fast. It's not noticeable. So let's do this. Player character dot y divided by 16 or mod 16 less than 8. Did I misspell something? Of course I did. It wouldn't be me if I didn't misspell stuff. Okay, so now this is just purely Y-based. Possibly still a bit too quick. So let's make it 24 in every 12. We'll do this by ear. $32 and $16? This seems a little much, but, alright, babe. I don't want a sub-pixel ladder climbing, but it may have to happen. That's recognizable. You can see her changing direction. Like it doesn't quite match up to Oh, that's a glitch. So I was able to, yeah, okay, so when I entered the ladder, I was holding the left to right, so that is stuck. So I should probably zero out the left to right when you climb onto the ladder. I mean, it works, which is funny. Player character dot left to right direction equals no direction. Isn't that a band? Either way. Alright, back into it. So run over. Oh, that's probably why. I have a lot of things to try and make my life easier. Okay, that was it. Okay, let's try slowing this down a little bit by using V speed. And I think I go off the whole 16. Well, no, I can do whatever I want with it. Okay. If on ladder modo. If move Y. Player character dot V speed plus equals move Y. Times 8. If player character V speed is greater or equal to 2, or player character. So I'm basically moving half a pixel. Is less or equal to 2. And then player character dot V speed equals 0. So every other frame you get to move up or down 1, because I just want to slow it down a bit. Did it get on? It just feels too fast, and the feel is throwing me off. Okay, let's double that. Am I doing some math wrong? Okay, this is more reasonable. And if I double it again to make it 16, so very slow. It still seems like this. Okay, let's just go 256. There is no difference. That should be... Oh, that should be a negative. Okay, let's see how bad this is. Let's bring it down to like 32. The negative side is the side that only mattered. Going down is positive. Okay, that's a little much. Let's go with 8. That feels reasonable but slow. But you are climbing a ladder. Let's see how it is at 4. Because the game is slightly hyperactive. It helps if I compile it as well. I'm just happy the code really compiles fast. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that's a little much. It feels right video game speed, I guess. You get up them, they're not slow. It's not like a pain to climb it. And this is just the cheapest animation ever, because you can't even tell that she isn't flipping around. I'm just putting her long hair on the front, and just due to the walk cycle, it looks like climbing a ladder. This is NES spriting in a nutshell. Because this is the kind of crap they would do. Because it's just reusing assets in a clever way. So I'm very happy with that. I thought I'd have to, you know, make some new sprites for this. So it's there, but you don't quite see the hair in the back because it's kind of blocked by everything because, you know, giant drill tails. But it has a wiggle so you can tell what's going on. And sometimes that's all you need. Whoops. Crash. No, it's not up to jump, script. It's spacebar to jump. I'm just thinking. I might do something that the rose only stays on the left side. Coding is somewhat cheap, I think, when you get down to the bytecode. Sprites are expensive, and, yeah. Anyway, Rosebud. So how would I do this? So we have face left, face right. We always want it to be... Player character dot face left if ladder mode rose side equals false. Oh, there's an offset there. Okay, one second. I need to fix the offset fun. Oop. Okay, so I think this should do it. Oh, Oh, wait, one second. Yeah, I was doing that to make sure that it didn't flip sides. So, did I close the window? Of course I did. One second, let me get back to my command line. Storage, program. So this should be on the left side. So it should be always facing left. Okay. Let's see if that was my main issue. It probably wasn't. Okay, so Rose stays on left. Okay, yeah, the twin tail offset mucks with everything. Okay, so I need to cast that into the void. Can I just go minus 16? I need it to be the static of wherever this is set up. So let me just go ABC right here. Where's the setup? So 16. Okay, always 16. ABC. Minus 16. Okay. There we go. The rose stays on the proper side of the head, but we still got wiggles. Perfect. Okay, if we enter looking to the left, we get off looking to the left. We get down looking to the left, we go in and go down. We're looking to the right. Looking to the right. Still looking to the right. I'm holding left. I'm holding right. I'm holding left. Still looking to the right. Okay. I don't know what the pattern is called, but effectively you just store everything you need for this when you enter it. Also, I think I might need to fix BB kind of floating, but I kind of went with the style right now. Okay, how many pixels would I need to push her down? Like 2. I don't know why I did that, but I did that. And now I'm going to have to regret it. Joys of rendering. I think I'll feel better about that after I get it all in here. There's so many magic numbers, but honestly, nobody cares. I'll care when I work on it later, but end result is nobody cares. And I think that's everything. And now BB's feet should be on the ground properly. Yep, there it is. You could tell because before she was floating 2 pixels in the tombstone. The back hair is not floating, is not being updated. Where do I have the back hair? Yeah, I do all this. I don't... What? I don't get why. There we go. I could see the 2 gray pixels. Okay, everything looks fine. Jump is spacebar. Ladder mode. Okay, either way. I guess I will work on the getting hit thing. Which will be basically just, you know, legs get tilted a little bit and maybe arms go in the same direction. Then I can call it a day, because I don't know if I want to do the getting hit effects right now. I mean, like, oh, did I do the 8 hours? What did I do last week? I'm trying to think what I did last week. Oh yeah, I did the long stream, because I did do BB Bikini. That took a while, so I'll probably keep it a little shorter today, but I will do at least 2 hours. So we have this. Now, what I'm thinking, you know, skew everything this way. Maybe have this leg go up. Also means that we have to move this up a little bit. Flip this. And have some shoulder here. Well as, like, move this forward. Probably move this up a little bit. That works out. I need to have a pixel width around here, because I need to have the shadow outline stuff. Boop, boop. Almost made mistakes there. Okay, select, modify, expand by 1 pixel. Boom. There we go. Now we need 2 more BB heads. For some good old-fashioned XD. Does this read more if I pull it out? Yeah, that's fine. It's cartoonish, so it doesn't matter if it kind of like tilts the head. So in getting hit, we will switch body to be this sprite, and we will switch head to be this sprite, which is like, this is facing right, this is facing left, but, you know, flipped. And we'll still use that shadow, but we'll use this one. And then we will use the twin tails being in whatever direction they're being. Like, we'll use this one, these, Do I not have shadows for these? I should rectify that. Boop, 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 boop. Select, modify, expand. Oops. B, shift? No, control. And then I'll use this to, you know, show that you're going this way by churning both of the... Actually, I don't have an inward hair that's like doing that. That might be a bit off. I think this is the inward one, so that's fine. Just reuse what you have. Okay. So hit mode will be exactly the same as jumping, because you're not going to have any control during it. But I have to make note of it in case we add double jump to the game in some fashion. So I need to have a bool hit mode trigger. And for now, I'm going to have a little tester right here. If current key states SDL scan key T, or actually H for hit. Yeah, let's keep it on the right side. R for other words. Or scan code. Hit mode equals true. To do, remove me. Do basic player hit function for testing. Okay. So when hit mode is true, I should probably also export this. 1 second. Export as. I like that it keeps track of where it knows to export, so I don't have to keep doing that. Anyway, back down to rendering. So we find body. Oh, thank you. That was very helpful. Int body base equals, or yeah. Quit being fancy. If hit mode else. And then I just need one of them, it doesn't matter. As soon as there we go, everything's better. If not player H speed, so this is a good one. And then we take 2. Yes, 2. There we go. Okay, for head. If hit mode else, and as before, we did some funky stuff with this one, so we don't need to work too hard on getting it correct. It's very nice. All we need to do is get the new location for this, which is down here. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of 0. So we replace this Y with 4. And everything works fine. So let me compile it. Let me run it. I hit R. Baby looks like she got hit. So there we go. That looks like hit. I guess hair will have to be messed with. So twin tails. If hit mode. So we're going to use the animation change ones because that's the ones where they get floofed out a bit. So grab these two. Move up here. And that should be fine. Okay, let's see if I grab the right two. The optimizer can optimize. Okay, so I hit R. I picked the wrong horse. Or did I not compile it? Okay, I have some intrinsic code that I need to check on in this. Twin tail head bob. So it's 3. Oh! I have 2 sets of twin tails. That's why. Okay. If hit mode. Yeah, I didn't, I was thinking that I had both things in there. No, I have the shadow inbuilt into it, which is why I confused myself. So I take the one that's dealing with animation change, move it up here. I mean, the smart way would be to, like, do a bunch of crap in this, but I don't care to. Because maybe I might want to put a different sprite in later. I need to stop trying to make things very complex or else I stop them. That has killed some of my other programs I was working on the site, and I'm going to be actually revisiting with sane stuff. Okay. So we got head bob with moving, but that won't happen. So that is not the one I want. So what I want is to use the other set, and I should be fine. That's the wrong direction, though. Can I cheat? Can I cheat and do this? So I reverse the logic on these. So that's to make it go forward. Now, this is the backwards kind. Is it going to look really bad? Okay. We're almost there. Now we need to transplant the right twin tail to the left twin tail. And the left twin tail to the right twin tail, and we will have the correct sprites in the correct location. Whoops. Get back up there. No. The world refused to change. So if I undo these... Okay, this might actually be an hour more of work. An hour more worth of work. There we go. That looks like she's getting hit backwards. I mean, if you ignore that, I have to move like this. It looks so broken. Okay. A little bit of the water. Now back to the elixir of the undying. Oh. So. Let me look for move Y. Okay, sorry, I'm just taking a look on this. So, if not ladder mode and move Y, we want the on ground. So move Y and does not equal left. Wait, one second. Okay, so we have, so this is the left-right direction, and then this is just going up and down. Okay, I'm going to copy this. All of this. And I'm going to go up here. And I'm going to call it void hit player hit have to pass in player character. Don't like that. Move x equals -1. Int move x. Well, if I'm going to be... Okay. We're moving you to global. Everything's terrible. Everything's a global. Hit. Character hit? Oh god, I forgot what it's called already. I love doing this. Player hit. Okay. To... Just so it's sort of a shallow arc, I need to have that be... Yeah, okay. Okay, let's see if this does it, or if I've made a terrible, terrible mistake, which I probably have. Yep, okay. Yep, thank you. That was very helpful. What do you mean? Player character is literally defined up here. Oh, that's why. Okay. I don't have all my stuff put into a header. Come on. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, you move down here. Boop. Okay, you're happy with that compilation. Okay, if all's well and good, so this is a normal jump. This should be half a jump and heading backwards. Nope. Player hit. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I hit R. Oh, that was lightning. I feel like I'm missing something here for popping it up. Player Y. Been a while since I played with it, so of course I don't remember the intricacies, but that's kind of weird. So it just throws you up there and then you just kind of fall. Okay, let me see where all this junk is and what comes after it. I'm probably missing something. Oh yeah, I have to have the directions set up. Okay. No, that should be set up in here. Confusing. Clear. Hit. So I take this stuff out now. It's just not going to do anything. Not going to even get any fling out of it. Right? Oh, I need to set player up. I think that was set before all the rest of that junk. Okay. Player character dot up down equals up direction. I think that's the special sauce. I'm forgetting all those sort of little flags. That's kind of magical. So it's like hitting a max point and just flinging straight up. Not quite the curve I expected. Okay. Yeah, it hits that middle point and then just kind of does weirdness. Oh, I went out of bounds. There's no top bonking. I still need to make that. You know, I don't need to hit the player up. So is this just fine? Like I have it be a standard vertical knockback without a knock-up. Ooh, I didn't compile it, did I? That might be enough. I mean, I can cheat and just, like... player character dot y minus equals 4 for a little bit of, like, flair, but I don't think it's going to matter. It is, like, you know... So weird. Let's just keep it like this. If I really feel that I need to have an arc of being knocked back, that's fine, but otherwise, let's so I can't even, like, half that and it works fine. It's been so long since I made this code. I think this should, yeah. Okay. So if not ladder mode, if hit mode, can't do jack, no op. And then we should have a whole bunch of check logic. So we have if ladder, it wouldn't be in ladder. Oh wait, that's the wrong section. I wanted that to be in controls. Where the heck is my scan keys? There they are. On ladder. If not ladder. Okay, there we go. Else. There we go. Boop, boop. So now we're in a terrible fate of once you get hit, you can't do anything. So at the end of normal checking, if hit mode and on player character dot on ground and player character dot v vertical speed equals 0, hit mode equals false. Do any other updates? It happens so quick you can't tell. Okay, instead of hit mode being this, hit mode minus minus. And find hit mode, and we'll set hit mode to a bool. Or to a int. And it'll be like 0. And then hit mode equals 32. So it gets a couple frames and you just kind of sit there for a second after you get hit. You'll be invincible, but I want to show that you got hit. So, boop, boop. Oh wait, we're just not getting flung. If not ladder mode, player on ground. Move Y. If move X, check ladder. Where's my jump logic going in? Jump logic is going in when not on ground. Okay, I think I do need to have... Yeah. That might be something to save for another week. Or I do on my own time, because this is me just trying to figure out how to hack in something. That said, if on punting, that isn't exactly a, you know, the worst you got hit ever. You like get knocked back a minimal amount of stuff, but it's still minor knockback. And, you know, when like I have the twin tails fly off or something to show you got damage. So I mean, like, this is supposed to be like you get knocked into pits. So just to see, because I might need to do some silliness. Like move Y. So that's a little much. I'd like half that. So we go back into player hit up there. Player character dot horizontal speed equals player actually we can bake in some logic in there. So back down to where it cares about all that stuff. So back down to the jump logic. Player's up direction. Minus bool. Okay. There we go. Jumping is that high, getting hit is half the height. I think that's proper. This is the hackiest way to set it up, but, yes. Now, I think there has to be more things to be set up in here, like, I can't have it be off move Y, because move Y is part of the, character, the key inputs, so this will have to definitely be off some other variable of like player was just hit, which will like last an entire step. Yeah, this gets tricky because I can do this right now, but player getting hit logic actually, let's go do this. No, this has to be in player hit direction. When it's 0, don't do anything. When it's -1, it's -1. So at the start of this, yeah, we could do this. Before we do any of these, player hit or, okay, hit mode. If not hit mode, player hit, and then we could do move Y equals -1. Hit mode equals true. Yes, please cover everything I have my cursor on. Player hit. There we go. No, I called it. Player hit direction. So I would put up here player hit direction equals -1. And then after all this stuff, player hit direction equals 0, so that we don't have it doing the infinite. Oh wait, no, this can go. This can go up here. That can be preserved through a cycle. So you get hit, you get bounce back, but you can get hit again, you get up again. Never going to keep her down. Well, I mean, you get hit twice and you keep her down. Okay. So now that we have that, we have collision for players. Enemy hitbox dot x is greater than BB hitbox dot x. Player hit direction equals -1. So now if we wait here and the ink dog comes up and hits us. BB gets bullied. God, that's amusing. If not hit mode, or if hit mode less than 1. Oh, hit mode should equal like 60 or 30. Because otherwise hit mode is just being set to single frame, which is what caused this mess. Ink dog, where art thou? There probably should be like an invincibility timer set up after that, but I think this is what we want. Because the ink dog comes by. Gets smacked. Okay. So let's put an invincibility timer in here as well. Next to the hit timer stuff. Damage variables. Invul duration equals 0. Invul timer. Let's call it that. Inv. So every frame. If inv minus minus. So I need to check to see where hit mode is less than 1 equals, we'll make a variable for this, but player invul max. Go right up here and just int 60, sure. Hit player hit. Direction. If hit mode is greater than and is greater than, or no, in timer is less than 1. There we go. So now we shouldn't get the wombo combo because we're going to have an invul. Do we get hit? Well, we got hit twice. Did I compile it? Bounce. Yeah, it bounces here. Okay. Oh, wait, no. The invul timer is supposed to go off of, if hit mode less than 1, we set that up there. There we go. That's in the right spot. That gives us more time. So we can't get hit while we're in, like, we've been hit. We also can't get hit while we're in invul, which gives us a few, well, basically a second afterwards. So let's despawn that. I hit the wrong button. We go over. We get hit. We're fine. We chase the ink dog. We jump over that. We meet the wall of ink dogs. And they hit us the wrong direction. Hit mode player hit direction. That should be correct. Oh. Oh. I forgot an equals there. That's a bug that falls through because you have a default. I generally try to have defaults. There we go. So this one's especially evil. Because you come over. Oh, no, no. Boop. Come over here. Oh, no. Oh. You got a little chance of being knocked into there. Oh, no. Whoops. Okay, so getting hit to the right still works. We get booped. So if we face the other direction and get booped from behind. Okay, it's still that way. So if we face the dog. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I could make this like just one bigger, and it's not really a problem. Jump over. I mean, it's a little exact, but yeah. I might just keep that because it's funny. Just have two ink dogs come in. So what about in air? What happens if I get hit in the air? It just kind of... Oh, that's even worse. I think I'll keep it like that because you just fall. It doesn't do anything to your Y. It doesn't do hit back. So if you're jumping over a pit and you get hit in the middle, you just fall into the pit. I can work with that. It may not come up that much, but it'll be utterly rage-inducing if you get hit in the middle of a pit. Okay. I think we're pretty good. Now let me just figure out where the heck this rectangle comes from and I'll call it a day. That's been around for a while, but I've done everything I wanted to do. I also should probably turn off debug mode for rendering the dogs. I guess I'm rendering them with rendering the sprites anyways. Hitbox. So everything has to be rendered already. Also, let's cut down on distance here. That tripped me up before. So we render the player. Okay, we could turn off the hitboxes like this. Cool. Now, where am I drawing just a single black thing after everything has rendered? I want to draw the projectile. Render enemies. Get the camera offset. Okay, we... That's the collision stuff. Okay, so this is all the hit logic. Then we set the renderer to this. We set the color mod to... Please stop giving me information that covers the entire screen. Don't put your cursor on anything. You might literally get an entire box that big that completely refuses you at what you're doing at the moment. So we get this. We render the other screens. Because this is where we start doing everything. We clear out the renderer. Do the camera move stuff. Render the enemy array. Actually, it's clear a function I made. Nope, it's not a function I made. This is really confusing because it should be really easy to pick out. It's just something towards the end that I render before the projectile, because the projectile is right on top of it, right? Yeah, the projectile, well, it's almost... I can't tell because... Yeah. There's the thunder. Well, it has to be after everything. It may not be before BB, but it has to be after I render the screen. Now, is it possible in the render the screen I did something weird? I'm like, hey, let's just make sure something's being put in there? Yep. Okay. Let's turn this off. Yeah, I got confused and I put these in here to go like, am I actually doing something dumb? Now then, let's run that. And remember, it's space to jump. And it's gone. I may want it in a minute to put underneath the projectile, but at the moment... Ah, crap. Excuse me for a second. Just knocked over water. No, just straight onto the floor. I just threw a towel on it. It'll be fine. It's going to take forever to soak up because it's humid, but hey, what else do I do? Oh, what the heck happened? Okay, it acts a bit weird if you go out of it, they come back in. Interesting. Okay, so what would be next on this? Wait, I had projectiles for a minute. Oh, I had them on the spacebar too. That's probably why I lost them. Let's get them back and put them on like enter or something. Okay, I can't remember how any of this crap works. D, there we go. Oh, it was Z. There we go. I'll probably put that in like enter. Unless I want to make it like really use the arrow keys, which I have set up for camera offset, which is weird, but it works. Then I can have like XP jump, but no, I'm going to do the more American setup. Okay. We got the sprites offset right. We got knockback. We got ladder. There it is. Okay, that's a little funny. I might need to fix some things on there, but ladder climbing I expected to be a lot more painful, but it's working for now. I'm sure there's a terrible, ugly bug sitting in there, but that's fine. And my phone's probably doing 3 updates, and it has to ping me on something I don't care about. Okay, I think we're going to leave it for today. I'm happy with the progress on it. I didn't expect to get like the whole knockback working in the middle, or working correctly in this, because that seemed like something that would take forever. But I got a hacky little thing in there, but that's not far off from most NES code anyways. So that said, I'm going to call it a day. Hopefully my power grid doesn't get hit by lightning. And I will see you next week, which, I don't know, I might do a solo game, because it has been a while since I did a solo game. Or at the very least go through building a settlement with, what was it? Ash, oh. 1 second. It's fine, it's fine. The newest thing, ashes without number. Yes, ashes, because that's the first thing I think of. Following the... I might as well go on a little bit about that, but yeah, following up off of Cities Without Number, they made Ashes Without Number, which is effectively post-apocalyptic, that system, with even more tables and even more things. Yes. Now, if he actually follows up in reviving all his old stuff, that means we get Tentacles Without Number, because he does have a Cthulhu book, which has the best idea of how to generate names for your terrible outer gods by going down to the syllable level and Yeah, it's something glorious where it's like literally you roll for how many syllables to have and how many random dashes to have in the middle of it, and you just make an utterly unpronounceable word. It had some weird pantheon things in it to try and get the cosmology in there. Sort of cool, but I'd like to see him revive that and actually make a thing out of it, because that's the one I'm kind of interested in. Post-apocalypse, I've never quite seen like a game do it right. Though there are some interesting things in there. Like cyberpunk games, there's a couple systems for cyberpunk games and they're actually kind of popular. For space, there isn't that many. So he kind of wins there, but there is like Traveler and there's like a few other ones. Fantasy is, there's a million fantasy heartbreakers out there, so that's to be expected, but good lord, did he go deep into having like factions kind of fiddle around with each other and you know, all that fun stuff. He really, really likes that the players aren't controlling everything in the world, and the GM has a phase when they're like in downtime to roll what the world does, and then the players are supposed to like, oh, do we want to do anything about this? Or all their plans are going badly, and then you know they get something to happen that is more than rolling random missions. But the post-apoc one I don't think goes that deep, because I mean, like, it has settlement building. That's its claim to fame. And the tentacles one, which I'm just calling tentacles without number. I guess he'd probably call it horrors without number, or what's another good word? Cults without number? Yeah, cults without number is probably the syllable one. I'd like to have that in there because I'd like to see cultist factions doing stuff. That'd be really interesting to see him try and model. Like, the Pantheon generation would be really fun. Maybe he might make, like, rituals and spells have random components because they're all weird and all that. The spell casting in Worlds Without Number is pretty much what you would expect. I don't think it's like shotgun like a D&D, but I might be wrong. But yeah. So with that, I'm going to close out the stream and think of what I'm going to do next week while I work on some other stuff. I did post a little joke to the Twitter at Scribble in the Moonlight, which I want to finish that up, which I might do today, but I have other things I'm supposed to do today and tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. Either way, have a good time of day, and I will see you later. I really need to make scene changes and all that. You know, do this legit. I haven't just taken the time to figure it out. Everything's me literally clicking on icons to turn things on and off. I need to do so much more. But the time. Anyways, have a good time day, everyone. Till next time. Subscribe to the Scribble in the Moonlight or Scribble in the Dark YouTube channel.